Well, hey, life groups, I trust that you're in for an incredibly fun-filled, God-centered evening this evening. And I was so excited that I got to speak to you this weekend because we talked all around the subject of peace, what it meant when the angels declared on that most holy night that there would be peace on earth. We often say it as a quote, or it's a quote that we say, and yet we don't always have a true understanding of what it means to have peace on earth. And so we explored the difference between what the dictionary says about peace and what the Bible says about peace. And the dictionary gives peace according to the world standards, right? The dictionary gives us peace is the absence of the problem. It is to be problem-free. That is the definition of peace. But we all know, though we can go on a vacation, though we can lock ourselves in the bathroom for a time, though we can run away, escape, go on a spa day, have a day alone, whatever you think peace is, at some point or other, we have to return, we have to come home, and our problems and the pressures are still there. And so we looked at what it meant to have peace in your life and found that actual true peace is not the absence of a problem, but it's the presence of the Prince. Isaiah prophesied that for unto us a child would be born, a son would be given, and the government of the world will be upon his shoulders, that his name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, and Prince of Peace. So we've been exploring about the teachings of the Bible, that it's not about being problem-free. That's not what peace is, but peace is the presence of the Prince in the problem, and it makes peace permanent in your life. We've looked at what counterfeits look like. A counterfeit when we're looking for peace in a person. We're looking for escapism in retail shopping. We're looking for the fix of a cigarette or some alcohol just to give us momentary relief from the pressure. But peace is not found in a something, it's found in a someone, and his name is Jesus Christ. And when he comes to live in your heart, he brings all of who he is and dwells in all of who you are. And I just think sometimes as Christians, we go through the motions and we don't realize who and what we have on the inside of us. I mean, Jesus said, greater is he that is in you than the problems that the world are going to present against you. And we all face problems and pressures, right? We know what that feels like. But if we could just understand who dwells on the inside of us, then we would understand that though the storm may rage all around us, it is not sent to take you out, but it is meant to get what is in you out. Peace can only be present when there is problems. Peace can only be present when there is pain. And Jesus said, I'm going to leave you this gift of peace because everything else in life you're going to be able to figure out. But this gift of peace, you're going to need it. So I'm going to give it to you freely. I'm going to leave it with you because peace is going to be what silences the enemy in your life. Peace is going to guide you. Peace is going to help you to forgive. Peace is going to calm the quarrel down. And so we need the presence of true peace in our life, not the counterfeit, not the temporary fix. But this is what I want you to remember, is that peace is not a place that we run to. It's not a moment we step into, but actually peace, the peace of God, he wants you to abide in his peace, to live there and to dwell there. And so it's not a place we run to, we run in and out of. When I walk alongside Jesus daily, then I'm walking in the presence of the Prince of Peace. And so when problems and situations in life come, we don't have to freak out, though we're still going to have to face them, though we're still going to have to deal with them. We can be calm in the middle of the storm. Do you remember I gave you the analogy of Luke carrying my bags through the airport? It's a picture of what Jesus does for us. He said, come to me, those who are weak and heavy burdened. I will give you rest. He's saying, if you walk with me, though this problem is yours, you're not going to have to carry the weight of it anymore. So maybe you could just open up some conversation tonight about the new revelation that you've got about peace. Maybe you thought peace was peaceful moments. Maybe you thought peace was found in a something, a someone, or somewhere. But actually, peace is the presence of Jesus. Maybe you could explore a little bit more of what that looks like for you. Have a great night. And don't forget to invite your world to the Christmas production next Friday and next Sunday evening. Love you, people.